Yo, what's up? How is everybody doing? What is good? Happy Saturday. We're back in the building over here. We got these, and I'm excited to be reviewing them for you guys today. What is up? What is up? What is up? We got Mr. Old School in the building. How are you doing, man? What is up? I hope you are having a good time spending time with your loved ones, family, friends, whatever you might be up to. Definitely excited to be here and feature these. So we do happen to have them in the freaking building. And I guess before we get into the release, I just want to ask everybody who is tuning in or will be tuning in, did you try for these? Did you acquire them? I know there have been a lot of hyped releases. This one maybe not the most hyped, but I do see this as a potential sleeper, which is why they are sold out on sneakers right now. Music got me ready to go to the club. Hey man, we always put in some beats on over here, but yeah, I'm still figuring out a lot of things over here like playlists and all this other stuff. But typically a lot of the music that we do utilize is based from Epidemic Sound. More so because it is, I guess, non-copyrighted due to the fact I am on a monthly subscription with them. But let me go ahead and share my screen over here as we wait for more people to trickle into the building. But I hope everybody had a festive day. I was about to say fruitful day. I guess maybe festive day, if anything. I know it's Saturday. A lot of people out and about around Union Square over here, enjoying the ice skating rink, shopping, obviously, the holiday drinks, all the fun stuff. They also had the soccer match as well. They were playing on a huge screen. So it's just, I don't know, it was a pretty jam-packed, a lot of energy for sure over here at Union Square for sure. But it's been a pretty busy day for me. We did trickle out to actually a store for a potential raffle to hopefully, crossing fingers here, to win the DJ Khaled's the sale one. So I'm really hoping we secure that, because it would be amazing to feature that on the channel. I'm under the impression that the Khaled's the sale version is definitely a lot more limited than the Crimson Bliss, from what I'm hearing and from what I'm seeing, especially the fact that the sale does not have a GS or an infant or anything like that. It's strictly just regular size, and then that's pretty much it. So we're hoping to hit something. We're hoping to hit one of the We the Best. I would love that in the collection for sure. Any color. Like, honestly, I'm not here to be picky. Any color would be fine. You took a pass on these. You know what? This was a little bit tricky. I mean, I got them because I need to put the content out, and I mean, based on a lot of stuff that I've seen, again, I have not seen these yet. Yo, New York down in the building. What's up, man? Hope you're having a good day. What is up? What is up? Yeah, so my box, actually, I didn't really, it's one of those things. It's like, before buying a sneaker from a store or whatever. So I actually did hit this on a raffle. I think it was their only 9.5 men's in the Shoe Palace that I hit. And what's crazy is they didn't even bother like calling me again. They called me 2 weeks ago. And then I guess prior to this release, because this is a sleeper release, I think we can all attest that. I mean, always check your boxes. So I kind of just got in a rush, and look, this box exploded. I guess it just exploded. But we're not really here for the box. We're here for the sneakers. But this is a cool box. I kind of wish it was a little bit more in pristine condition. As you see, you can pretty much see how shiny this. Honestly, as much as it's an all-black sneaker, and there's a lot of hype around other sneakers, I definitely do see this as a sleeper. I do see it as a sleeper, especially for a Jordan 6. Just that all-black, you can mix and match with a lot of things. I do see this release as, well, obviously it did sell out on sneakers. There's probably still some lingering sizes on some sites. I don't really know top of mind, but I did check early this morning, after things started to sell out at about 10 or 10:30 a.m. on sneakers and all the other stuff, because I did check this morning and I was like, oh, I could still get my size and all that other stuff. Yeah, I checked other stores, and other stores did have smaller sizes, mid sizes, a couple of those available. And your dad says, "Yo, I'm here for the conversation. F the sneaker." Hey, man, at the end of the day, I appreciate you guys. Like, yeah, this is like to me, this is like another reason to hang out with you guys. Regardless if we're covering the sneaker, if we're talking about other stuff that's going on in sneaker world, or heck, if we're just going live for the sake of going live. Like, to me, this is about building the community, and there's a lot of work that I still need to put into the channel. Definitely want to get a much better backdrop, but I also don't want to be like everybody else that has just sneakers in the background. I mean, it would be nice to have like a logo, like a light up logo or something like that. So I'm trying to think for next year, as we scale, as we grow the channel. Again, we did get a new computer, so I'm hoping the streams are a lot more seamless and clean. You know what I mean? I was watching a couple of my last ones, and I'm like, it's honestly night and day. I mean, can you guys agree? It's kind of night and day. So if you guys have been rocking with me for the past, like, I don't know, 6 months, the past year, regardless of how choppy some of my streams have been in the past, like, thank you so much. It really does mean the world to me. Mr. Otsu says, "What's good, the New York Dad? Hope you and your family had a good Thanksgiving." Hey, I hope both of you guys had an amazing Thanksgiving. I sure did. Definitely chilling here, trying to recharge the batteries, but then also trying to get the content out, as we kind of need these watch hours. You know what I mean? These watch hours aren't going to make themselves, so we need to put the content out. You know what I mean? And the only person is literally that man in the mirror. Every time I look at the man in the mirror, I'm just like, yo, you got to put out more content. Some days I think about going live every single day, but it's also going to be hard and expensive to cover a sneaker every day. So I'm not expecting myself to put out a sneaker review every single day. I don't think that's realistic. I would like to cover more stuff in terms of, like, my top 5 sneakers of this year, maybe my top 10, and then we can kind of like narrow things down. But I also want to be able to help people out as well. Cop sneakers. At the end of the day, this is a very difficult game. I mean, if you want to call it a game, it's difficult. But I think with the help of a lot of the people that do live streaming, it makes sneakers more attainable if you understand how to go about certain things. If you want something bad enough, you'll watch the content, you'll listen, you'll take notes, and then you'll follow. Your dad says, yes, happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Yes. I really hope everybody watching now and will be watching in the future, did have a great Thanksgiving. I know we still got we still got the remainder of today and then tomorrow as well. And then we got Cyber Monday. I'm not sure what you guys are up to on Cyber Monday. If you have anything on your wish list that you guys are going after. I know a lot of purchases have already been made yesterday, obviously being Black Friday. You guys let me know. Did you guys pick up anything sneaker related? Did you guys pick up anything else other than that? What did we end up getting? We ended up getting some AirPods. That's what we kind of needed. I've been rocking my AirPods probably for the past, I think, 3 to 4 years. So I was just like, and just kind of, I think it's time. It's time. I mean, it was a steal of a deal. I think I saved like $50 to $60. So I was like, all right. We had to do what we had to do. You don't have to keep up with anyone. You go at your own pace. No, 100%, man, 100%. And it's why I really am trying not to compare myself to other people, like in the industry. I mean, everybody is on their own path. They're on their own road, on their own journey. You know what I mean? And I think it's why I try to take the pressure off of myself in terms of, like, everything needs to be perfect, because that's not realistic. You know what I mean? Having the amazing backdrop. I think honestly, from the start of the year, I wanted to start going live around like February, March, but then I was like, I don't have the backdrop. I don't have a lot of these things. I mean, I am actually thinking about starting maybe a GoFundMe for the channel, because right now we're not monetized yet, right? So if I mean, you guys let me know your thoughts on it too. If starting a GoFundMe just for some extra stuff, you know what I mean? So I could start maybe getting some IKEA pieces so we could put some sneakers in the back, or heck, maybe some logo or something like that. I don't know. I mean, just anything that's just going to help the channel. I know certain people also do, what is it? I'm really trying to remember top of mind. I don't know. I can't remember top of mind what it is, but it's more so like they teach people how to do certain things. Not necessarily like a Discord, but they have like another stream of income coming from something else through some website. I just can't remember it top of mind. Nitro says hi, and what's up, Nitro? How you doing? Mr. Otsu says, having leftovers watching the stream. There we go. There we go. Yeah, what is up, guys? What is up? What is up? What is up? Let me just get some music playing in the background. I mean, I know, I know that Mr. Otsu says like he was in like he's like starting to sound like you're in a club over there. I just want to have a little bit of like background music to some extent. But we do need to talk about these, okay? We do need to talk about these sneakers because I like them. I do like them, and it's part of the reason I wanted to review them on the channel. I know a lot of people are sleeping on them. I mean, it's $200 at the end of the day. That's $200 you could have put towards, you know, an AJ1 or anything for that matter. You know what I mean? Like $200 is a lot of money. I think we fail to realize that sometimes, especially when we're copping sneaker after sneaker. You're only missing the watch time. Yeah, your dad, you're right. I am only missing the watch time. And it's interesting for me to look into the statistics because people still watching my older stuff, and I love that. It's so interesting to see some of my older videos, like like people still watching them. And I think that's another thing I need to remember is like even there right now, I think we're at 1,600 watch hours. So, you know, there's still 2,400 to go, and we'll get there. But I'm not really counting that 400. I think that 400 will the extra 400 to get me to 2,000 will cover itself. You know, based from people watching until I don't know March or June. You know, next year. And I think it's just a lot of it's just really like either we need to put out a really banging video, or we just need to kind of just keep it consistent and just keep our foot on the gas. Nitro says doing good and editing a lot of Salehe Bembury Crocs videos. There we go. There we go. I miss editing. That's another thing I wanted to mention to you guys. Like I enjoy editing, but I just feel like a lot of the videos that I started editing earlier on, okay, maybe I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm my own worst critic. Maybe they weren't all that great, but they did require a lot more work. Anybody that does editing, you know, you got to put in the cuts, you got to put in the music, you got to really pay attention. I pride myself of those videos though, so I do want to continue to put more edited videos out, some shorts as well. I don't think I have a couple shorts, but not necessarily anything sneaker related, so hoping to do that sometime soon. New York Dad says, gonna pick up both We the Best 5s on Monday. Let's go. I'm really curious where you're picking them up. And I mean, hey, New York Dad, we know you got the plug, man. So, you know, I'm honestly not surprised. I am not surprised at all that you are getting them. But I'm curious to ask, out of both of them, which one are your guys' favorites? You know, do you like the sale one, or do you guys do you like that you know, do you like the Crimson Bliss? Crimson Bliss. Jordan. Let me go ahead and just bring it up here. Yeah. So I don't know. For me, I'm not going to be picky. If I joined a lot of contests for this, and I mean, out of all of them, this is like the top on my list. But if I hit the sale, which seems to be more limited, I'm not gonna cry about it. Like I don't know. It's kind of like whatever happens or whatever was meant to be in my possession, that's fine, you know. Sale Jordan 5. Let me see. Okay. Literally just trying to find the other one. Okay. But yeah, really curious. So out of both of these, okay, this is the other one. This is the one that seems to be more limited. It would be nice to have stock numbers so I could just kind of let you guys know, okay, this one is, you know, X amount was created. But we did try for the shock drop for these, I think about a week ago, or seems like a week and a half ago, and we took L's. We tried on two accounts, and we took L's on this, but hey, it is what it is. We just keep moving. But I did go out of the way to sign up for this today. There was a contest, pretty much the same spot that I hit the Amamanya Force. I was like, okay, I got time today, you know what I mean? It is a little out of the way. It's like an hour there, hour back, but I was like, you know what? I just want to get as many chances to hit this. So, you know, for retail, obviously. Still, I mean, it's not the cheapest 5 in the world. It's $225, you know, probably out the building, you're probably going to be spending $250, right? So it's still a lot of money. But with how limited these are, and it's a collector's piece, you know what I mean? It's like DJ Khaled's been like hyping these up, like literally he had a freaking pillow. I gotta show this photo. This photo is just Well, Jordan 5. Yeah, he. I don't know. Okay, I have to share this. This is ridiculous. He brings a freaking pillow. Okay, guys, don't worry. We'll get into the review. I know some of you guys, couldn't care less about it. But where is it? Yeah. So there he is. He's watching the game, and he has a freaking pillow for his Crimson Blisses. Like, man, when I saw that, I mean, look, this guy. You have to understand. This guy he's a master marketer. He is probably one of the most brilliant marketers I think that the sneaker industry knows. Like, or that a lot, I guess anybody who is a celebrity knows. Like, to bring a freaking pillow, it's almost like he's a freaking, like, he's like a king. You know what I mean? And so this is just, I don't know. It's brilliant because what it does is it elevates the conversation talking about the sneakers. You know what I mean? It just does. Like, you cannot disregard the fact that a lot of people were talking about this. They were like, my God, he freaking had a pillow, and it's like, it's a We the Best pillow. I kind of want one of these pillows now, full transparency. Nitro says, they are bad videos, have in private on my channel. Still gonna put some out. Come help some people. I'm trying to understand what you mean by that. There are some videos that you have private on your channel. Still gonna put some of it out. Come help some people. Okay. I'm going more towards the sale colorway. Okay. I need to see I need to see the sale. I need to see the sales in person for sure. I think this is one of those things that's gonna grow on me. I do have this really nice Supreme leather jacket in like this, like, I don't know, it's like a powder light blue. I think it would go really well with this actually. So I'm like, I don't know, I'm contemplating. I mean, look, we're not gonna complain if we hit either. Or heck, if we hit both, that'd be amazing to feature on the channel too. But yeah, I'm excited. I am low-key excited about this release that is happening on Monday. We will be trying on sneakers. We'll be full sending in on anything that we could potentially try for. I also do know the Better Generation will be doing somewhat of like a draw or something like that. So feel free to check the Better Generation's Twitter account. They are doing some kind of contest for this, I believe, on Cyber Monday, some window of time. Go ahead and check that out as well. But I believe a lot of the contests might still be open, so feel free to go ahead and check Amal Manier, Social Status, APB. Feel free to go ahead and check all that out. Hey, New York Dad, I was just thinking about that. New York Dad says, very expensive to be a sneaker YouTuber. We will not get everything for retail. Hey man, you're right, and I think that's I think the hesitation about it is like there are some days where I'm literally thinking to myself, I'm like, where are we going with this? You know what I mean? Because it's not cheap. It's really not cheap. You got to have your own LLC. You got to figure out a way where it's like, I mean, it's hard to keep all this stuff. Like a lot of the dunks that I hit doubles of, I ended up like selling some of them, I want to keep certain ones in my collection, but it is hard. They add up. And I'm going through my kitchen. I'm like, I don't even have space anymore. Like, this is getting out of control. Like, it just is. It's getting out of control, and I think it gets out of control for a lot of people. New York Dad says the Better Generation sucks. I know it does, but the reason I'm bringing it up is because like it's still an opportunity. If everybody has exhausted their opportunities on, and if they really want this, I do recommend just giving it a shot. You got nothing to lose. I know a lot of people, like, it's very saturated when they do those contests. A lot of people join, but you never know. You could hit, and they will email you the invoice, and they'll send you the sneakers. So to me, we're all about just upping the chances, trying to get as many chances as possible. All right. It's very expensive for me to be. It's very expensive for me to sneaker fashion and hat creator. LLC just to write off in taxes. No, man, I remember New York Dad. I remember talking to you about that in New York. Yeah, we like writing all this stuff off because it's expensive, man. It really is, especially for the harder to get sneakers that are like in the $500 or even the $1,000 range. But so you're leaning on the peach, huh? The Crimson Bliss. I think that's my color of choice as well. I think this one is my color of choice. But look, we're not going to be picky. If we hit something, Awesome. All right. But guys, without any further ado, let's go ahead and let's touch on these, okay? Because so one of the things that I learned today is that there was actually a very, very similar. I mean, it's pretty much the exact same sneaker that was released in 2020, but it was a gold version of this. All right, and that's over. I believe it's over here. The DMP. Yeah, the DMP. So the DMP actually did release in like 2020, and I mean, these are awesome. You know, it's like it's the same exact thing, just with the gold versus the silver. And now, 2022, 2 years later, they're releasing in the silver. If I had a choice between both, I am leaning on the silver ones. I don't know. I'm not a gold person. I'm more on like if I had to choose like rings or something like that, I would be leaning on silver. That's just me. I think that silver, in my humble opinion, it's just easier for me to match with specific things. But hey, certain people can pull off the gold stuff. Awesome, you know. Also, gold's more expensive, you know what I mean? So maybe silver's more in my budget, you know what I mean? But hey, at the end of the day, I did find this interesting. Some sneaker channels I did watch prior to going live today, like they did feature both of them. Man, it would be so nice to have such a massive sneaker collection where you're like, oh, this one came out 2 years ago. Let me just pull it out of the box and show it to you guys and like compare and contrast, right? But very similar quality based on this one that came out 2 years ago with the one I'm about to show you today. But look, as much as this is a sleeper, I mean, in my humble opinion, I think that the Air Jordan 6 metallic silver is a sleeper because if you look at the prices on this, it's already creeping up to that 300 mark. Now, yes, this was 2 years ago for my size. Probably in the larger sizes, it might be a little bit higher than that, 340. Okay, so like it's really a personal. I think we can kind of talk. We can get that out of the way that this is honestly a personal. But black's very easy to mix and match with a lot of things, and then with the really nice hints of the silver. I like them. They're clean, especially with that icy sole. I think that's another thing that sold me on this sneaker is like that icy sole. It's just like it's clean. It's nice. It's I don't know. This kind of does remind me a little bit of Christmas, even though there is a lot of black on it. I think it's really just that icy bottom. But yeah, I guess without any further ado, let's go ahead and let's pull these out of the box. All right. I'm glad we got to touch a little bit on the DJ Khaled's that are set to have its official release because they did the shock drop. And then if you do want to participate in any of those contests, I highly recommend joining them. So these dropped today, 7 a.m. on sneakers and a bunch of retailers as well. They might still be have some limited sizes, so I would check your stores. I would check anywhere from like JD Sports, Finish Line. I haven't checked like in the afternoon, so I really don't know what their stock numbers are in terms of anything in stock. But I do see these still being, like I guess on shelves in certain stores until they fully sell out. Now, when I went to go pick up my pair, they said, "Oh, we only have a size 9 and we only have a size 10." And I was like, "Whoa!" And then I let them know I'm one of the contest winners. And then they did hold the 9.5. They held a couple other ones. I had my little ticket stub, but yeah, let's go ahead and let's pull these out. A lot of people pass on this. Nitro says, "Pass on the metallic silver 6s. Reminds me of Raiders colorways. Feel like I will get cursed. Pass on the DMP 6s when they came out already. Have many black sneakers." Okay, I think for me the reason I got it is I don't have many black sneakers. A lot of my collection, I think the only black sneakers I have right now are probably the neck faces, and that's not even really a black sneaker. It has so many patches and so much color. I probably wouldn't even peg it as a black sneaker, but I'm like really trying to think to myself, yeah, I don't really have any black sneakers, and I think that's kind of why I was attracted to this one specifically. How long have I been collecting? New York Dad is asking. Man, really not that long. I mean, like I'm saying years ago, like a lot of the sneakers I would collect are like super, like just skate related sneakers. So a lot of Vans, a lot of like Supra. But I've been collecting, I mean, like, I guess more intentionally, honestly, probably for the past like 2 to 3 years. So really not a long time, full transparency, especially when it comes to like Jordan brand or anything Nike. So, I don't mean to come off as a noob here, but, in terms of like getting serious with sneaker collecting, I would honestly probably say the past 2 to 2.5 years. Bert Collins in the building. What up, EK in chat? What is going on? Yo, we got 7 people in the building. Smash that like button if you guys are getting any value out of this. I love going live. I love being able to just rock with my community. This really does mean the world to me, and I'm just excited for, you know, like where we're going with this. Like eventually once we get monetized and all that fun stuff, and then we get to have the chat emojis and all that other stuff. There's a lot of stuff I'm looking into, but you know, we're just taking this step by step, sneaker by sneaker. But yeah, what is up? What is up, Burr? How you doing? How you doing? Your dad just says pass with a what is that? A lot of S's on it. Hey, it's all good, you know. So more on the personal side, I think we can kind of determine that. It definitely I don't know, a sleeper for me. I think it's a sleeper because look, if I didn't get it here, you know, if I didn't get it at the shop, I probably would have had to get it online. And then I did check a couple stores online, and a lot of my size was already gone. So you know what? It's still for the price and where we're at. There's a lot of expenses, a lot of Christmas presents people need to get. So it's not really the best time to spend money on ourselves, especially if we've already hit on a lot of like what the lost and founds or the on years. It's just like there's just been a lot of hype that's dropped. So I get it. All right. But without any further ado, let me show you this blown up box because it's freaking ridiculous. Raiders aren't cursed, just bad owner. That's what Mr. Oscar says. What will it take for you to drop a skating video? That's a good question. I think right now with the sneaker releases and stuff like that, I really need to just carve some time out. I've been so busy with work that it's hard for me to even just muster up the energy to just be like, hey, I just want to go to the skate park, because I do plan on making that video using the Skate Like a Girl sneakers, so that's literally the plan. But let's go ahead and let's cover this real quick. I know you guys aren't the most hyped about it, but I do need to show you this blown up box. So it literally just crash landing over here. This thing was like a freaking missile coming from space, and it just blew up right over here. So we got him. We got him here. I find it interesting that this box literally looks like it was just crushed. Or probably they had maybe they delivered so much stock that it was just literally this one was sitting on the bottom. All right, but this is it. This is the 9.5, as you guys see over here, 9.5 Air Jordan 6 Retro, and then it says black, metallic, silver, black. Okay. And then some style number that I never really read. But there we go. Shiny, shiny, shiny box. All right. Chat. Ernest is an awesome skater. If you know, he doesn't put vids out. He's really good. I think it's also the fact that it's like skateboarding is like, it takes a lot of energy. It really does. But I still do plan. I feel like I owe you, or I owe the channel a skate video very, very soon. All right. So regular paper, nothing fancy over here. Let's go ahead and open this up. And here they are. Okay, so ta-da, there they are. Okay, let's go ahead and take these out. It's always, again, I'm that guy. I never want to rate sneakers. Bang! All right, here they are, guys. I never want to rate sneakers until I have them in my possession. I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair to you guys. I don't think it's fair to myself. God, these are actually a lot cleaner than I thought, you know, like just first impressions, you know. So we got a lot of nubuck here, all right? A lot of that nubuck, okay? Man, okay, wait, give me a second here. I have like a little piece of, what is this? I think this is, I can just scrape this off. I don't think that's really anything. I'll probably scrape that off later, but yeah. So this is them. You got that icy sole on the bottom, okay? And then Jumpman in a gray, okay? It's not like a shiny, it's not a shiny Jumpman, literally just Jumpman in a gray. If anybody does want these, I'm sure that there are still some stores that are probably still going to have these in stock tomorrow. So I don't think these necessarily flew off the shelves because of its price tag, but I like them and I think they're clean, okay? A lot of nubuck, okay? So these did drop today, and here they are, okay? So icy soles. Then you do happen to have that like silver over here, silver in the back, silver in the front. Nice black midsole that pretty much just goes all the way around, okay? Quality on this is not bad, okay? I've been hearing in some reviews, I was watching a couple reviews where it's like, oh, the quality isn't, you know, like the nubuck quality isn't all that great. I think it's okay, you know what I mean? So there you go. Now, these probably will gather a lot of dust and lint and stuff. So, I don't know, if you do happen to have like a lint brush. Now, I don't expect everybody to go out and buy a lint brush to have to freaking review this. Mr. Old School says, how's it going, Bert Collins? Hope Thanksgiving was good, 100%. Bert Collins says, that box has seen better days. No, it really has. It really has. It really has. I mean, but it's interesting on how it blew up. Like, literally, it just split right the bottom, okay? So, toe box. Let me actually pull out the other one just so you guys can see them both. All right, there we go. All right, so you got Jumpman in that silver, that metallic silver, which is shiny, okay? Just want to get that real close so you guys can kind of see it, okay? So ever so slightly shiny. This is my second 6, okay? The first one I was able to hit was actually the UNC. So I do happen to have that in a box somewhere, okay? Which I do plan on rocking as well, but these are clean, okay? So Nubuck pretty much all over. Yo, Christian 2K in the building. What's up? We got BJ Kicks in the building as well. What up to the fam here? Bert Collins says, Mr. Old School, I had a good Thanksgiving. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving too. New York Dad with the freaking brick wall, man. Hey guys, look. It's either you love them or you hate them, all right? I like these. I think they're clean. I think they're clean. Back into sneaker 2, you do happen to have that 23. Again, I wanted to feature this on the channel because, like, look, same day release, same day video. You know what I mean? And I just wanted to go live and rock with you guys. All right. So, if you did pick these up, congratulations. I do see them eventually all selling out, but you know, I'm sure they're also still going to be stuck in stock for quite some time. Okay. Now on the side of the sneaker, you got that like that puffy what is that little puffy patch. Okay, it's pretty much on both sides, as you guys know, okay? Just part of the design of the sneaker. I think it is, I've always thought of it as a little bit of extra, and some people aren't fans of it, some people are, you know? And then on the back, you do happen to have that chrome, you know, I guess hanger, or what are people calling it? They're calling it a spoiler, as if it's like, you know, like a spoiler from a car. It does look like it's good material overall. I don't really know what this thing is for, you know? Maybe you can like hang your sneakers, but I don't know, for what? You know, I think they're clean. I think they're clean. If you are deciding on picking them up, I do recommend. I'm going to give these a solid 8 out of 10. I do think they're awesome. Okay, and you guys make that educated decision if this is something you guys want to rock. But again, black sneakers, very easy to mix and match. Okay, and I think the reason why these eventually slowly sold out is because, yes, some people are going to receive these bricks for Christmas. They just are. You know, maybe certain parents weren't able to hit a Lost and Founds or whatever, and then this is probably, they saw these and they're like, okay, maybe my kid will like this. I really have no idea. Berkelin says, nothing to dislike about the shoe. Going to try, I can see if I can get them on sale. Yeah, we don't know what they're going to be doing on the aftermarket, but let's go ahead and actually just check real quick on what they actually are doing on the aftermarket. So I like them, okay? I'm not entirely in love with them. This wasn't a must cop, but to me, it was a must review for you guys, all right? Or for anybody watching. Mr. Old School says, what's good, BG, Christian 2K? And he's putting some like emojis like waving and stuff. You all picked up pairs today? Yeah, I am curious. Did anybody watching right now, did you guys end up picking up a pair of these? Did you end up picking up a pair of these, or did you guys completely sleep on them, okay? I know it's been a little bit of a quiet week. A lot of people have been doing their Christmas shopping. A lot of people have been doing their own personal shopping because we did have Black Friday. There's also Cyber Monday. A lot of these sales are just extending through the weekend because, you know what I mean? Because we're just all shopaholics, right? But yeah, yo, we got 11 people in the building. Shout out to each and every single one of you guys. It really does mean the world to me as we... I don't know, just as we're building over here, you know, we're just building. Like, I'm just excited to see where the channel is going to be even like a year from now, as we've just been doing a bunch of reviews and stuff, you know, talking about stuff that's dropping. Now, if you guys are curious on these, you know, you feel free to check your sites. When I did observe this morning on the sellout times on this, like, it didn't sell out literally. I think for the first like 30 to 40 minutes, a lot of like sizes were still in stock. And then I checked literally about 2.5 hours, and there was like only like 2 sizes left on the smaller size. So that's kind of like to me, when I see stuff like that, I'm like, okay, this is definitely the type of thing that like a lot of people are just like don't really care too much about. That's fine. Maybe it's not even worth talking about. Maybe it's not even worth making a review about. But I still wanted to do it for y'all. You know what I mean? it was Mr. Otsu says it was good. Ate a lot. Still eating. Hey man, I think a lot of us are eating. He's talking to Bert Collins. Yeah, guys, if you guys are getting any value out of the conversation with me, like, let me know by smashing that like button. It definitely does help a lot with the channel. So I just wanted to bring this up because for those that don't know, in 2020 there was this DMP that was released. It's pretty much it's the same exact sneaker, just with a gold, with just a gold pattern instead of the silver. Okay, so it's kind of like they re-released it. You know how Jordan just re-releases stuff? They switched it out, and here we are. Okay, but look at the pricing. Okay. Pricing on this, obviously it's a brick. You're not gonna make any money on this, all right? That's a giveaway. But look at the DMP. The DMP did go up a little bit because obviously it was released 2 years ago. So anybody who's interested in this, you're looking at, you know, probably paying anywhere from $300 to maybe $340 out the gates, okay? So now, do I see this as a long-term hold or anything like that? No, this is strictly a personal. A lot of people considering it a brick, sleeper, or whatever you wanna call it, all right? But if you look on the aftermarket, what they're doing, obviously larger size is a little bit better. This is a magic size. This 12.5, that's clearly the one that sells out first. In most cases, on literally any sneaker, you'll see the 12.5s. It's just kind of like the unicorn of sizes. So if you are able to hit on that size, you know, congrats. It's definitely a much harder size to hit. I know that in the morning today, I believe it was a Leo drop. So let everybody order. You have about 2 minutes to kind of put in your purchase, and then you have the opportunity to buy it, right? But they did sit. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out what, if there is anything else you guys are excited about. I know a lot of people are like talking about, you know, the orange lobster. Okay, now I know that Concepts dropped some information. Let me see if I can pull it up right here. Concepts, orange lobster. Yeah, I know they dropped like I believe there was a tweet. Let me see. Now, I don't know too much information about the, you know, the initial drop, as I'm still like, you know, I'm just like you guys, still figuring out a lot of this stuff. However, this is going to be something that's going to be pretty hard to obtain. Let me see. Okay, I just want to make sure. It says over here there was like some pieces of information. Let me double check. There was that tweet on lobster concept. Okay. Sneaker news on Twitter. Okay, I think this is it. Yeah, I just want to read it out loud here, even though like I literally just know as much as you guys. Man, I'm not finding it. Okay, so December 20 is when they're dropping. I believe this is going to be from what I saw, they are going to be doing a sneakers pass with like in New York. So if you're in New York, you just feel very blessed, and best of luck if you are going for those. Man, where is it? News. Let me see. I'm looking for it right now, and I'm literally not seeing it. Ooh, I didn't realize there's actually, not to jump too ahead over here, but I didn't realize that they're doing this. There's also going to be this white lobster that is dropping from what I'm seeing over here. This is rumored to release in 2023. So I'm hoping that these are going to be released through some skate shops, so at least we still have some kind of a chance. But I do know that Concepts is going to do their release in a specific way, similar to the way that they've done stuff, okay? Look on IG, okay. Let me see. Yeah. Where to buy Concepts. Okay. I'm just going to open this up. Let me see. Okay, I'm doing some digging over here, guys. So thanks for bearing with me. Okay, let me double check. Let me just pull up some information here. Okay, so it does say there was a couple updates. You're probably just saying like on on Instagram. I mean, this is clean. This is super clean. I really like this lace. Damn. Okay, yeah. I was doing some more digging on all of the lobsters that have released. Man, the quality on this looks impeccable. And I think the orange one is actually my favorite out of the bunch, you know? I mean, because the other ones are kind of out of reach because they're so freaking expensive. But let me go ahead and just take a look over here just so I can like kind of read out some of this new information. Concepts, was it on Concepts? Okay, it was not on Concepts. Yeah, Mr. Old School, if you do happen to have that information, like when you say look on Instagram, where exactly are you what exactly are you talking about on what site specifically? Okay, I'm seeing this. This might be something we're talking about. Okay, Concepts on Nike, SB Dunk Low, Orange Lobster releasing fall, retailing for $130. Not bad, but it's going to be very hard to get. Where is that? Okay, I was under the... I remember seeing something here, and forgive me that I don't have it in front of me. But I'm just double checking. If you guys know where I can find that information, let me know. Let me know. But yeah, best of luck. I'm under the impression most skate shops, well, like I guess there's certain tiers for skate shops that are most likely going to be having these, but these are clean. I like them a lot, and best of luck if you guys are going for this freaking pair. Like I do like the fact it does come with this band too. I mean, obviously nobody's going to be wearing that when they're out and about. As I don't think this makes sense wearing this. It's really just for the display, you know, kind of how they have the lobster all wrapped up. Laces, this would be awesome to release on the channel, I think. Well, to review on the channel. So the lobster series apparently started in 2008, and if you look back to that red base colorway, it's really, really expensive. Let's see it actually here. Red lobster. Yeah, look at this. Oh, it's on Sneaker News. Gotcha. Okay, so I mean, look at this. Isn't this insane? Like, look at this price. Last year was $2,600. Now, I would never buy anything on StockX over $1,000 or heck, even over $500. But yeah. Okay, I am looking at it over here, but I'm not necessarily seeing what I am looking for. Is there an update? Last update over here is May 28th. And I did see an update like literally like 2 days ago, if not yesterday. Okay. No, it just says early look. Okay, let me bring up this just so we can like go down a little bit on memory lane. I don't expect us to be live for too long. I just wanted to touch on this. So if you go to, you know, Sneaker News, it does show this. Now, I was looking for that freaking tweet where it did give it more information, but I think we're also waiting for more information on how they're initially going to drop this this sneakers pass, okay? But there should be a date, and I believe it is December 20th, okay? So these are clean. Best of luck if you guys are going for these. But if you go down memory lane, you can literally see these are the ones for this year, okay? Which I like the best. This is the first one, which was that I can't even say the word exorbitant amount. This is another one that dropped. I believe this was... This one was 2008, and then this one was... I'm going to have to double check this one. And then this is another rare one, too. The yellow lobster. And then the purple lobster. My God, these are so cool. The green lobster. Man, there's a lot of lobsters. I mean, but imagine having this entire set. Man, having this entire set's going to cost you an arm and a leg. That's for sure, without a doubt. But I don't know. I like the simplicity of the orange lobster. So out of all of them, I think it's my favorite. Like I'm taking out price. I'm not thinking about price. I'm just thinking more about just color. Like I like the orange one. Orange definitely is one of my favorite colors. So yeah, these are wild. I mean, this would be amazing to have in a collection. Maybe put in like a glass case, if anything. So best of luck to anybody going for these. I wish I had more information. Maybe we'll be going live again sometime soon and talk a little bit more about them. But yeah, I mean, these are clean. These are freaking clean. So yo, I appreciate each and every single one of you guys rocking with me. Again, I just wanted to go live. I wanted to touch on these because I think this was a topic worthy of discussion. Okay, now. A lot of fits you can obviously mix and match with this, considering the fact this is an all black sneaker. and you have those hints of silver. So these are clean. These are clean. And if you plan on rocking them, if you plan on keeping them in collection, you know, awesome stuff. And that's why I'm giving it a solid 8 out of 10. I think it's very versatile, regardless if some people consider it a brick. I mean, I am curious. What do you guys consider a brick? Something that's not going to make you money, or something that nobody talks about and nobody cares about? You know what I mean? Because I feel like it's important to shed some light on certain sneakers that maybe certain people aren't talking about. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure some people still care about this. For it to at least sell out on sneakers, people have had to care about this enough for it to sell out, you know, to any extent. So I'm a fan of Jordan 6s. I think they're clean. The UNC I have is probably one of my favorites. I remember when there was so much hype on the UNC 6 when this initially shock dropped. There was so much hype regarding this. Like, it was insane. I remember getting all giddy about it, and I still am. I like this. Like, this is a really nice sneaker. It is, and it's why this one's staying in my collection without a doubt. Like, I like it a lot. So like this with, like, I don't know, like light denim, you know, or like light denim that's like what's the right term here? I don't know. Just light denim with this, like shredded denim. I think it's just such a good look with something like this. But guys, that's brick is a reseller term. Yeah, no, you're right. It is. It is. So I guess we're really talking about there's no money to be made here. I'm moving on to something else that can make me some money, right? You are completely right. Because I was with a buddy of mine who does a lot more reselling than I do. And we were at Nike, and I kept saying the word brick, and he's like, Joe, don't say that out loud. You know what I mean? You don't want to say that out loud when you're in a store. I get it. You know what I mean? I really do get it. But guys, that's majority of the stream from me. I did tell myself before going live, I was like, all right, I'm going to do anywhere from 30 to maybe 45 minutes. Just wanted to be live with you guys, feature these. I think they're amazing sneakers. So, you know, if you guys did end up going for these Jordan 6, if you guys did go for these, I guess, chrome metallic silvers, congrats. I think these are awesome. And if you are considering it, I highly recommend them, okay? Regardless of what other people are saying or thinking about them. If you like them, rock them. That's what we're about, all right? But in, I guess, regular fashion, I'm just going to bring up my Instagram over here. So if anybody new who has stumbled upon my channel and is considering subscribing, smash that like button, and then following me on Instagram. You know, I'm over here. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. Feel free to go ahead and take a look at my stuff. I do typically, what I do on my Instagram is I post a link to this video after it's done so that anybody who missed it can rewatch it if they do choose to do so. But your attention, your love, and just everything that you guys bring to the channel gives me more than I can ever explain. So thank you so much. It definitely does mean the world to me, and I hope that everybody watching is having had an amazing Thanksgiving and continues to have an amazing Thanksgiving weekend. As we still have the whole day tomorrow. So I really hope you guys, thanks again for stopping by, chilling, helping me run that watch time. And I will see you guys very, very soon. The idea is I will be going live again tomorrow at about 7. That's my plan, okay? I'll let you guys know if anything changes around that. But yes, we will be reviewing another sneaker. And then we'll, we out the building, all right? But that's pretty much it for me today, all right? And I can't thank you guys enough. This community means the freaking world to me. It really does, and I'm just thankful to be a part of it to any extent. All right, so with that being said, I'm going to be jumping out of here over here. I'm going to play some music, but I'll be in the chat for a couple minutes before I dip out. And thank you. I'll see you all soon. Peace.